Hello traders and welcome back to R is for Freedom. Today's video we're gonna make a little recap over the last week. Today is Monday 10th June. The week is last week was officially over. So let's take a look at what we have done. The first trade of last week was this on Pendle. I think it came all the way down here and then it came back. Let me see. No, this was a loose. Okay, so a small loss. Let's take a look on TRP. This one was also a loss. Okay, we can see it rejected one time. The second time didn't reject it pretty well. Let's go on. Oh yeah, I remember this trade. Here, there were actually a close, but I think each close has a limited time to be effective. This close was, I think, from 4 or 5 days before I took this trade, and it didn't respect it. So I'm gonna make some study, some research to see which period of time can affect each closure. This one was also a loss. So the first three trade of the week was completely bullshit. Let's take a look on this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes it happens that maybe at 4 seconds, 5 seconds, the candle is about to close over here. But on maybe the last seconds, it just came all the way down here. But usually I enter the trade when when I start to see some sign of rejection and they're willing to go in my direction. So if I can anticipate the 30 seconds before, usually I don't do 1 minute, but 30 seconds, yeah, it doesn't really change much. So I sold it over here and it didn't came all the way to my target. In fact, this was a break-even trade. I also typed down anticipate enter. Let's take a look on OP. Yeah, OP create a good high, a good entry point. It kind of retested the second time, but the real retest was this one. I took it. I think it came all the way down to my target, but because of the fees, uh, I didn't close this one on the target. See, this was OP. Yeah, this was a win and 26. Yeah, sometimes the fees can really fuck everything up. That's not the entry and the closing fees. This is the founding fee because I used leverage. So it has a little bit of impact. Let me take a look. And the second operation OP. This one was, I think, in loss. Yeah. I sold here. This was a really bad trade. I didn't respect any of my plan. So this one was a loss, I think. Yeah. 36 cents. And here another trade on OP. Oh, this one. It's a little bit better. Yeah. You create another level just below the previous level. And this one was working. I think here I didn't put all my size because of the recent loss. So I just 0.1, not good and not bad. In this case, I like to think I didn't lost any money. This is Acro. We create a really good level, created, tested, and retested. Usually I tend to close in the second candle. So for example, that create the level, creation of the level, retest. If I don't take the trade at the first retest, I take it on the second. I usually avoid the third or the fourth touch because it's less likely to be respected. And usually uh, I just wait until the candle that I'm entering. For example, I did this trade. The candle closed over here. So if this next candle reach my target, it's good. Otherwise, whatever position in profit or in loss it is, I just close it. I tend to avoid to wait for another candle. It must hit my target in one candle because usually this is what happens. This was Acro. Now let's go to Jasmine. Let's take a look. Jasmine. Okay, so creation of the level, creation on another level. Oh yeah, I think this one was profit. So the anticipation here, I think was over here, but on the last seconds it just came a little bit down. This show me a little bit of rejection from this area. I decided to sold even because it's super close to the I say to my point. I sold target at 1%, but I think was 0.5 instead of 1 because I remember in that moment Bitcoin was pushing up. I was a little bit scared to go that the price will go against me. So I closed around 50, 0.5%. But this actually was a good trade, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't need to wait the closure. I just set the target and fuck it. This is UNFY. So multiple levels. Okay, this is my reference point of reference. This also another time. I think this also was in the last seconds, just came a little bit down, showing a sign of rejection. Uh, I think this one was a winning trade. It came all the way down here and hit the target, I assume. No, this was break even. Okay, let's go on bake. Oh, this one came all the way down to the target. I target first 1%, but I think I saw some fighting between sellers and buyers. So I wasn't sure if it came all the way down to the 1% target, but it totally reached the 50% target. I think this was low size. Maybe I've put $20 in the trade. Okay, wild. Let's take a look at wild. Same story here, because it almost came down to my target, but since the profit is so low, I think it was a low size. TRP, let's take a look at TRP. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, these trades are good. They are just with low size. So I just focus on the R multiple, the risk reward. This also was around 0.40%, which with 100 euros, it's of course 40 cents, but with 10K, it's 40 euros. No, with 100K, it's 40 euros. Okay. This was, I think, a little bit over the zone. I think I've took the trade just because it just skyrocket until this point without any retracement. So I think this was the reason of the trade. Let's see. Yeah, 0.27. I typed down point at a target and don't do anything until it hit it. So I think this was an anticipate closure. I could have done a little bit more over here, but I think emotions or something like that just came in. Sun, let's take a look on Sun. No, this was a really bad trade. So not really. I think this one was a good trade. It came all the way up here with just one single candle. I expect a little bit of rejection. It didn't do it. I sold another one time here, but it was able just to give me a break even. In fact, 0.1. Yeah, break even, but for the fees is 0.1. Let's take a look on wild. Oh, this was a good trade. Yeah, same story here. Actually, over here, this candle closed over here, and this candle was about to close just a little bit up from here. But when I checked the entry was all the way up here, because on the last seconds it just did this move, this useless move. But yeah, I've sold here. It came all the way down to my target. In fact, is 0.42. Here, actually, the fees didn't eat a lot, but still could have been done better. One ink. Let's take a look. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. So, there were 3 zones over here. The first one just completely ignore it with this one. The second one, I was waiting a little bit. It came all the way up here and then it comes back. So on the normal chart, on the candlestick chart, this was like an hammer. There was like a hammer candle, and I was like, 100% is going down. But yeah, it totally went against me. I start this with size 50 euros. And then I sold another time here because I thought was too much overextended, but I was wrong. And I had to close over here, uh, which made me lose quite a bit. Yeah, €1. So basically everything that I've done here was just destroyed, but this one trade, we need to be a little bit more careful. People, let's take a look on people. Okay, so oh yeah, this was a good level. It creates this high. Usually I don't consider too much this type of highs, but because it just retrace all this movement, I consider this a new high because it almost came up from here. It was about to close over here. Usually I don't consider this high and this highs just because they are a retracement of the trend. They are not highs. It's not, yeah, this is a new high because it was a good retracement and then he was able to break the structure, even if then it came back. But that's the whole point of my strategy. There must be an impulse and then a retracement of about 50-60% or more. So this was a good level. I use this one because I don't know, it just felt right to use this high. I think I was sleeping. I think it was 4 or 5 a.m. in this for this trade. This one was, I think, after I wake up, if I'm right. Yeah, 8:30. 8:30. So I came at the PC, the price was over here. It closed over here, which make like an M shape. This is like a V shape. This is an M shape. I really like these trades because they are really high. There are really high chance to be successful. Same story if was on an uptrend. One thing that I think I understood is this form like an arrow, and the price will go in the direction of the arrows. Also, for example, this one, tack, start from here, came down here, and then went back up. When there is this type of formation, this type of pattern, the price will tend to go in the direction of the point. Same story if there is a high, for example, over here, uh, starting point, high, and then came back to the level. If the price doesn't reject this level, the price typically doesn't happen all the time, but typically it tends to follow the arrow, the point of the arrow. So this one I think was a good trade. I sold over there and we made, as was people, only this one I think was a low size then. Yeah, because I think it came all the way to 0.5. But if we use 50 euro, the 0.5 is 25 cents and the fees take out a lot. Here is another on people. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What was that? Okay, same situation as before. This one has been respected. Also, this one has been respected. I remember this trade. It was about to close a little bit upper than here, but instead it closed over here, which kind of messed me up a little bit because my target was at 1% from here. But it didn't came all the way down. This time I think was full size. I think was, yeah, like 12, 13 euros. And then this happened because it didn't move too much. Now let's move to Pendle. I did a lot of trade. How many are there? 130, 152, 20 trade, around 20 trade. Oh, this one was good. First point, second point, retest of the point all the way down. How much I have made? 0.1. That sucks, man. That sucks. Alice. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember this trade. This also, this candle was about to close here, but it was already one minute till the end to the end. And 1 minute to the end, it was just already showing some rejection. I decided to open a trade with anticipate the trade. And then yeah, it closed here and it went against me. So yeah, lost 15 cents. Link. Let's take a look on Link. This one was good. Yeah, was like going sideways. I saw after the flash crash of Bitcoin. Usually, these are the situation majority of times, or sometimes you see just one spike over here and then all the way back into the range. So these are quite good to trade. You just need to be careful of what the index it's doing, because when this happen, usually it's because of the index. But this was a good trade. Let's see. Link. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was actually 20 cents in profit, but because of the fees, I just take home 9 cents. This totally sucks. In fact, I think I deleted Link after after this trade. I don't think I have it anymore in my watch list. Jasmine, on the other hand, made me really happy this week. Recently, Jasmine is paying a lot, is making a lot of movements. For example, one movement of this is like more than 1%. I thought this was going to eat this, but it didn't. So I sold over here and made quite a profit. It was 35 cents. And the second operation, which was yesterday on Sunday, same story here. Uh, I think I took the screenshot in the in the wrong moment because actually this one I entered I think 20 seconds before the closing. Yeah, and then it just came directly on here on the target, and here's also we made 30 cents. So the total of win and lose of the last week was 0.9. So around 27, 28% of my account because I have $10. The 1% of 100 is one, so €1 is the 10% of 10 euros. So this is actually it for this week. I think the worst trade at all was the one, where is it? On One Inc. Yeah, this one. This trade, I think, was the worst trade at all. The best trades, I think, are the one in Jasmine and in People. The trade on People, I just had to add a little bit more. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm looking forward to see this week what will bring. I already saw everything is dropping down and there are no good setups. Right now, I'm also studying another typology of trade. I'm gonna bring that in another video, but they are quite interesting. The new technique. Let's take a look. What's in it for us today? You can do it, man. Why this fucker doesn't go down? Okay. Yeah, as I get, yeah. Everything is falling apart. Let's take a look. Okay, let me see. So this is the daily of Bitcoin. It looks like we are ranging, ready to break the all-time high. We already break the structure over here, but it just didn't give a fuck if we came all the way up here. Let's take a look. The Alvin is already uh, it's already started time ago. Usually when the new Alvin comes, it goes on the making new all-time high. But because this year Bitcoin was already in all-time high, I think we're gonna see some good upward moves, some bullish moves, and then we're going to go retest all this block over here. But we will see. We cannot predict the future. So this is what it looks from the daily. Okay, let's go on the 30-minute chart. Yeah, typically when I do my analysis, I don't use this chart, but because I want everybody to comprehend what I'm seeing and what I look for, I don't use this because it's too loud. There are too many information that I actually don't need. I don't care if the price came all the way up here. I only care about where the price closed. That's why I use this one. It's way easier to see the close point. But yeah, I don't deny this is quite useful. So this is what it looks on the 30 minutes. Let's take a look on other charts. Yeah, everything is just dropping down. This one is, if you go long, I think this is the best area to buy. You're gonna also have a good risk reward. As you can see, this is just falling down. Yeah, I think it's gonna come back all the way up here. So it's like 170 pips or 2.69%. This is good, but I don't go long, so I don't give a fuck about that. This also is falling down, falling down. Oh, for who go long after this candle, probably the price is gonna go up, at least at this. Let's see how much is it. It doesn't pay a lot, hence. This 100%, the next candle is gonna be a green candle for sure. Let me see. Bake usually pays a lot. Yeah, yeah. So here you can easily make like 1.52% of profits. Silo. Uh, I don't know about this one. Yeah, I think maybe it's gonna do a couple of more uh, red candles and then it's gonna go up again. This one, why? No, this one just let it fall. I don't see any good opportunities over there. Same story here. Same story here. And this one is interesting. Let it fall a little bit, and at the first sign, at the first green candle, you just go long. No, let it fall. This one as well. This is interesting. If this candle close around here, the next candle is gonna go down, and after the other candle, not this one, the other one, you can go long. So to be sure, the price has to uh, from here, it's gonna close over here, and from here, it's gonna close over here. It's better if it makes a lower low, and then from the lower low, you can target around this area. It's more or less gonna go over there. I think it's quite long. We still have this. This as well. I don't see any good opportunities. Maybe you can wait until this candle close to go long, but I don't see anything good. Same story here. Same story here. Why I don't see anything because it's not there's no momentum. What we need to see is momentum. All these things doesn't really have momentum. It's just going sideways. Why we need momentum? Because when there is momentum, there is a really high chance to see something. So if there is momentum, like bearish momentum, is good for buys, and when there is momentum, bullish momentum, it's good for shorts opportunities. Yeah, this one is interesting. I think you can, with this one, you can wait until this candle close, and you need to take a look on what direction. It's better to close bearish. If this candle close bearish, you just go long because it's losing momentum. If it goes long, then you need to wait until it creates a new lower low and then go long. It's just what is this? UNFI. Yeah, because it's showing the price it's about to reverse. This one is good. There is a good setup over here, but we are missing it. Yeah, this candle already did 50%. So the entry candle was this one. This one. Yeah. This close, it's interesting. This one as well. Yeah. These are really good opportunities. This one was a really good opportunity. And last but not least, wild. This one, there is a little bit of momentum. Just wait. Yeah. Wait Bitcoin to stop a little bit. Oh, I hope this one will go another candle to the another bearish candle, and then we can go long. Okay, so we made a recap of the last week, and we did a little bit analysis for today. I think I'm gonna start making analysis every day. I just need to see what's going on with my schedule. Let's put this one back. So yeah, from Aries for Freedom, I think that's it. I'm gonna study a little bit more on which kind of content I'm gonna bring. I was thinking, of course, to uh, make every day kind of analysis, and then the end of the week take a look at the trades that I took. But yeah, we will see. We will see. So from F is for Freedom, it's so that's it. So bye bye.